we are going to get back to Argus in just a minute, but remember I was editing this video and remember this?
Dear Diary, I have been trying to find love for a while now, but nothing seems to be working out. So I have decided that I'm gonna broaden my horizons and try online dating.
Who are you and why you watch my videos?
Hey. I know I may end up dead on the side of a road at some point, but
Right. So this video, I would try playing it in the gallery and maybe I will try playing it in the gallery, but I'm assuming that that interrupting Sarah person in the middle there doesn't show up in that video. And my suspicion is that that was Vanessa. Because if you notice, she's wearing two different types of glasses. If you notice in that video, it could be a reflection of the glasses, but it looks like she's wearing a bigger pair and a smaller pair or a pair that's pushed up a little bit higher. Like right here, there's a pair of glasses. It's pushed up a little bit higher than the ones that are there. So I don't know what the situation is with all of that, but I suspect something is up with this Sarah Vanessa situation, and I don't know what it is. But let's get back into Argus. I'm gonna kill a fly. Okay, I won't kill a fly. So this has kept happening. I've opened the game a couple times to get some things for screenshots, and for some reason, the conversation with Caro and Ben keeps advancing. This happened in the stage, but I haven't seen this happen in Argus like this. I don't understand why it keeps happening. I didn't even open their chat at all. But Caro and Ben, they have things that they need me to know very, very quickly, very, very immediately. So I swear Ben was saying stuff too. This place is driving me crazy. Ben told you how hard it was to find Westbrook. The whole place is deserted. There's no lights on anywhere. All petrol stations, shops, and restaurants seem closed. Not a soul to be seen. Somehow understandable it's still dark. That's bizarre. It's bizarre. Even with it still being dark.
That's not everything yet, guys. More bad news? You could say that. Caro's car suddenly stopped.
Her Caro? No. Shit, you should have gotten more fuel. Great idea, Lily. The tank was still at least half full. We've stopped in front of a hotel, but even that looks pretty deserted. Oh no, you really are Ina. Well, this looks like it looks like it's part of Hollywood Studio. Can you walk to Vanessa Thomas's house? Have you checked if there's someone at the reception? How are you going to get home without a car? We'll probably end up with a towing service. We'll worry about that later. No, somebody needs to go and try to meet them near where the road would be and they can walk out. Guys, this is freaky. Fontaine swears she's heard something. A whimper coming from the hotel.
Are you serious?
That whimpering. I can hear it very clearly. We need to follow it. Someone needs our help.
Professor, we have to keep going. There was nothing there.
Something's wrong. Don't go into the hotel. You should see if anyone needs help. Something's wrong. Don't go into the hotel.
You don't need to tell us twice. But Fontaine is determined. She wants to have a look inside. Fuck. Wait a sec.
How is that possible? The hotel's freezing cold and dark. Nobody is here. But now I've heard it too. It sounds like a child or a whimpering animal, sending shivers down my spine. Get out of there, something is fishy. Kind of feels like that maybe is why that guy didn't want you to go there.
No, we can't go. We're being called.
Ben? Fontaine and Ben, they're in a trance. You've got to get them out of there, but you're feeling normal, Carl? Perhaps this hotel is somehow important? I'm fine, but Fontaine and Ben...
Eyes. Hunger. So hungry.
Ben? What's going on? What's that? Ben? Benji? Benjamin? Are you there? I'm scared. Ben is typing frantically on his phone. He's not himself.
Eyes. Hunger. Eyes, hunger, eyes, hunger, eyes, hunger, eyes, hunger, eyes, hunger, eyes. Revenge.
Hi, orphan children. My God, this game uses so much resource, so many resources on the phone. What?
I don't know what just happened to me. It felt like I was somewhere else.
Thank goodness. Fontaine seems to be back to normal as well. Good. Now you can leave that place.
Just a second. Something about this hotel doesn't make sense.
Everything? Something? The whole hotel is creepy. What do you mean? Say nothing. The whole hotel is creepy. Get the fuck out of there.
This hotel looks deserted. But hey, it really looks like the staff and the guests left in a hurry.
Huh, I wonder why.
What's going on in this place?
Maybe it's a creepy place to be and you shouldn't be there. Just a thought. Strange. Reminds me a bit of the horror stories about Roanoke. You can tell us the story of Roanoke, aren't you? Definitely the wrong time for horror stories, yeah. You're living in one right now.
Take a look. It looks like the food has been rotting away for ages.
It actually kind of reminds me of like Great Expectations or something. Mrs. Havisham.
Give us a few secs.
What are you waiting for? Fontaine? She gonna dance up on the food counter? Don't freak out. Okay. We're gonna freak out, aren't we? Yep. We're gonna have another look around the hotel. Fontaine also thinks something odd is going on here. Oh, something odd is definitely going on here. We all agree on that. Ben and her want to get to the bottom of it. Fontaine keeps surprising me. You're completely insane. Makes sense. You're already there. I don't know what else to say. I want to say, I know. That woman has got balls.
The noises we heard must mean something.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean you're going to come out of this alive. Remember how Ben, were like, after what happened last time, I'm hesitant to volunteer for this trip. But I'll do it anyway. And now you're just like, I don't know. It's got to mean something.
We just take a quick look around. Then we make our way to Vanessa Thomas.
Right. That's why we're here in the first place, right? So,
What do you think? Shall we have a look around the kitchen and pantry? Maybe there's some clues about the employees. Or shall we check some of the rooms?
I'm out. I don't fucking know. I want you to get out of this stupid, creepy hotel. Why are you asking me which room you should look at?
Aye, aye, Captain.
No, I'm not your captain. If I were your captain, you wouldn't be on this in Westbrook right now.
Please be careful.
Your group is really interesting. You know what, Ace? My group sucks. They suck. They remind you of any groups you've seen before? The place and hotel seem creepy. I forgot what voice I gave Ace, if I gave him one. Or her. But you have found out more in this short time than I did in 3 years. That might make me look slightly incompetent. But I also do a lot of things at the same time. What do you want? You sound like we're friends. You sound like we're friends. I don't mean that like, stop talking to me like I'm your friend. Like, are we friends?
Listen.
Are we friends?
The last time we spoke, you thought my theories were plausible. That's why I have something else for you.
No, but like, are we friends? This is me, Indigo. It's me, Indigo. Do you know me? Are we friends from a different game, maybe? From a different horrible situation? Are you maybe like a Henry Fonz? I could see you being a Henry Fonz. It's a bit of a weird avatar for you to be using, but I could see it. Okay, well, that one's definitely fake. That's a tentacle. Does Argus fly now? I still believe you. Alien, seriously, I don't know what to make of this. It looks like not real. Oh, that's why I have something else for you. There have been many sightings of creatures, monsters, and even aliens since the formation of Earth. You should believe me. Argus is not from this world. I'm trying to tell you that we can only win against Argus if we broaden our horizons. Believe me, I'm not crazy. We are the last defense against these interstellar dangers. Well, I have an important interview for now, and I still have to prepare for that. For it, that means at least 20 minutes of meditation. Unfortunately, I can't watch over you during this time, but I'll be in touch again later. Namari. Is it supposed to be like namaste? Or is that, never heard of Namari. Namari. No, Marie. Nah. Ace, I find you interesting. You're a fun little mystery for me, Ace. I don't know who you are. You have an important interview now, which does lead me to think you're possibly Henry Fonz. Yes, we gotta contact our boy. What experiences have you had with freaks? Dear Tim, what a surprising but good question. I've already told you about the sick Oni freak. Then there's this freak who collected dolls, JK. His favorite doll was called Charlie. Speaking of Charlie, what happened to the authors? Well, hi, Charlie. would be the moment when a funny author's chat would open. But it wasn't to be. What shall we do now? What's happening? Charlie, can I get back to the game? Charlie? That you? Hang on. I'll add someone. Hans. My boy. I can't do both of these voices at the same time. I don't know how they're different. Howdy, Hans. Long time no see. Hello there. Ay, what am I doing here? My contract has expired with the healing. Sorry, retirement is over. Pay attention.
Talking to Daniel on Skype. Yeah. We are working hard. Yeah.
Did you delete Hans? Did you kill my Hans? Oh, no. He didn't really start the machine. Yes, he did. And that's why their memories are gone. I really want to get back to the actual story. How can I help you put things right? What's your plan? How can I help you put things right? Hans, why is your picture so creepy? Why are you so creepy? Why are you... We have no plan. That's why I added Hans. Although, do we even need to fix this? This is our chance. At least I can write the story the way I want to. Godzilla and Dork Boulder versus Gondola and Dimbledore. I think you got the names wrong. Who versus whom? Hans, why don't you say something? Who versus whom? Copyright. Your ideas are absolutely brilliant, Charlie. But we need to get the authors back. Are you sure? Yes. I've already got an idea. Ay. It's Hans-tastic. Hans-tastic? Their voices sound so similar. Charlie's supposed to sound a little more sinister, but I can't. I always thought I was the odd one out. It's Hansnificent. Thanks for confirming that you're the crazier one. Yes, he is. You're both crazy. So what's your idea, Hansi? So, first thing we have to do is separate them and treat each one individually. They are treated by confronting them with core memories. An example, please? I'll explain. Let's start with the easiest candidate. I know Daniel has been traumatized by Daniel. Are the authors not reading along? Aren't they still in the chat? Imagine their brains like a hard disk that's being formatted. You can't use your hard disk during this time either. We'll dig in now and stop the formatting. Permanent damage is possible, but we've got to take the risk. Permanent damage. That could be fun. I trust you. Permanent damage? Daniel. What's up, y'all? What do you want? What do you want? What's up, y'all? What do you want? He needs to say more so Daniel can come back. Engage him in conversation, Indigo. I'll help you. Hey, Daniel, nice that you're here. Daniel, what do you think about Daniel? Daniel, we need your help. Hey, Daniel, nice that you're here.
Hi, Daniel. Glad you are here.
Yeah, right. As if I have nothing better to do. I perceive activity. Go on, Indigo. Daniel says hello. What would you like to do with Daniel? Daniel and you look pretty much identical.
You and Daniel look so much alike. But honestly, you are more handsome, Daniel.
Do I really look like him? That's awful. It works. He's alive. He's alive. What's going on here? I've been fast asleep for 100 years. But then there was this voice. This annoying voice. With the worst accent I've ever heard. Hey now. I'm trying. And then I saw an image in front of me. This beautiful man with a terrible fake mustache. Welcome back, Daniel. Hans did a great job. You'd suit the mustache, Daniel. Welcome back, Daniel. Charlie and I will be in touch again later. We'll keep working on Daniel in the background. Talk soon, Indigo. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Where was I? I don't know, Tim. But I know about Charlie. Yeah, right. Charlie's and Oni's. So, okay, sorry. What kind of experiences have you had with freaks? Well, I mean, obviously we both know about Oni. I would consider him a sick freak. Then we know, JK, he collected dolls. And his favorite being Charlie. Where was I? Right. And then Dr. Crow, I would put him in the sick freak category. Hey, Tim. I think we meant like people who contact you who aren't serious. As you know, Dr. Crow is a freak with a plague mask who is convinced the world needed to be healed. And he wasn't talking about a cold, as you know. I know, Tim, but we were healed. Weren't we? We found each other. Isn't the great healing the friends we made along the way? I think so. So you can't forget me. You can't just go around forgetting me. Our friendship is too important to the whole wide world. So stop forgetting me. Thank you. Why are you asking? This guy. He said you're a clown. He said he thinks you're a clown. Tim, he said he thinks you're a clown. Give me a sec. I'll read it. Okay, but he said he thinks you're a clown, and I told him, no, sir. Almost done. Don't you talk about my friend Tim like that. Unless you're my better friend. Like, who's my better friend than Tim? Wolf? Who's my better friend than Tim? Andreas, probably? Jimmy? Is he nuts? I read the latest news. Have you forwarded the video of Vanessa Thomas to the group? Yes, Caro, Ben, and Fontaine are on their way there, but as requested, I didn't tell them anything about Ace. Professor Fontaine is with them? I must have missed a lot. Yeah, I keep leaving Anna's dying. Yeah, she finds the discoveries interesting. I blame myself because strange things have been happening ever since. Why did you send them there at all? Tim, I don't know. What should I have done? Ace is reading along. I trusted Ace at that point. I had no idea that it might be dangerous there. What should I have done? Ace is reading along. Right now. Even now, Tim.
I would probably have done the same in your place. Nevertheless, I'm not entirely comfortable with it.
Me either.
I find him suspicious, and he seems to have a screw loose.
What do you think I should do? Yes, the guy's insane. I trust him rather than mistrust him. What do you think I should do? Because I know who you are.
Don't do anything for now.
I trust him.
This is what we'll do.
He's reading along.
You sit still for now.
Can do that.
Until we know more about Ace, you better keep him a secret.
He's reading along. Did we not just establish that he's reading along and that he said, like, oh, and you're in touch with Tim, that clown.
Or at least as long as he's got access to your phone. I know someone. I already told you about my friend Shadow, the hacker. I'll ask her to find out more about this Ace. And I'll tell her to encrypt our chat ASAP. So Ace doesn't know what we're up to. It's good that you texted as soon as he had to leave for a moment. Oh, right, he said he had to leave.
Thanks, Tim. Hurry, we don't want him to see this. Bye for now. Thanks, Tim. Love you. Mwah. Smooches. Tell Anna I said smooches. 2.
Three thumbs up. Kara? Ben? You okay?
Sorry, guys. Everything's okay with us. We'll be right there. It's crazy. No one's here at the hotel, isn't it?
Yeah, but not the good kind of crazy. And not the kind of crazy that makes you want to be like, woo, party! It's not that kind of crazy.
I still don't know what you and Indigo think you'll find in the kitchen. But as long as you don't take any risks. As I said, I don't like the idea either. Just like I'm not comfortable walking through the dark, deserted corridors. I've watched The Shining too many times. You mean The Shining, which takes place at the Overlook Hotel?
The Shining? That's right, there are parallels. Fantastic movie. That's right, there are parallels.
Stop it. I don't want to think about it. While we're walking through a deserted hotel, then stop walking through a freaking deserted hotel. We found the kitchen.
Great.
Same in the kitchen. Nobody's here.
What was that? Are you okay? Say nothing. You okay? Oh my god. I just thought my heart stopped. Suddenly there was this noise and a huge shadow. But both have suddenly disappeared. No idea what it was. What else has to happen for you to finally get out of there?
You're right. Even Fontaine has had enough. We're leaving, if you can. If the hotel will let you. What does that mean? I could swear it wasn't there before. What?
Find the body behind the eyes of God. Is that blood? Which book? The Eyes of God. Are you sure it wasn't there earlier? Which book? Which book?
I don't give a damn right now, to put it mildly. I thought it said body. I swear to God it said body. It said book. That whole time it said book. I got enough. I just want to get out of here.
But the phrase must mean something.
Enough already. You'll hear from us again as soon as we're out.
Everyone's voice is starting to sound the same. I don't want to scare them. But do you think the hotel is haunted? You're still in the group chat, Enrico. Seriously? Are we talking about haunted houses now? First the whimpering that Fontaine heard and Ben's trance, and now bloody messages that suddenly appear on walls. We just accepted that an eye-eating monster exists. Why not a haunted hotel, too? I mean, I've been to a haunted orphanage.
So we're at the elevators now.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. That's impossible. This must be an illusion, a hallucination. That's actually very possible. Where the heck did you send them, Indigo? Westbrook, right next to Eastbrook Street, next to another street in a city in Michigan? Why? I didn't think it was dangerous. This game is bonkers. Bananas. This game's got it all. It's got Serena, it's got the creepy clown, it's got the haunted orphans. Me? I'm so sorry. I didn't tell anyone to go there. Who found this ominous video? So what? Indigo couldn't help it at all. I told them specifically to turn their butts around and come back. We have other things to worry about now. Caro, Ben, what's happening? The end of the world. They're offline. What are we supposed to do now? Probably one of you is going to suggest that you go follow them into this scary place. Fuck! There was something in this hotel. Something damn big. We're in the car now. It started up again as nothing had ever happened. At first I thought this thing was following us, but there was nothing there. So glad you're okay. That was probably Argus. Whatever it was, the main thing is that it's gone now. So glad you're okay. Remember, Argus is going to use our worst fears against us. Yes, Caro is putting her foot down. We should be arriving at Vanessa's house soon. I also didn't tell them to go into a creepy hotel. Like, I told them to contact Vanessa. Why don't you just get her phone number? Why didn't we hack to get her phone number? This is crazy. Dolobyi, your eyes will be devoured. How did the messenger get on my thing? Your blood will flow, your eyes will be devoured. Balod? Dolobyi, now the Dolobyi's. Alicia. Yi is an anagram of I. Jason. Yes, I get it. You're going through our dead friends. But hold on. Because remember we saw this with Juna. Where the names were all... Her name was all screwed up. And if Yi is I... Do you know that it loves eyes full of blood? It will take everything from you. My eyes were full of blood when I died. It tortured me before I died. Blood eye. I can feel the veins in your eye throbbing. Okay, so there goes that pair. It was an anagram for blood eye, but it didn't add another letter in there like it did. It would have with Juna if Juna is a thing. I am into the mystery. I know at the beginning of the game I was a little negative. I'm still like, these are not going to be friends of mine for the rest of my life, like the guys in the healing and the gals, the people in the healing, who obviously I still very much love. But the mystery, it's good. The mystery's it's ratcheting up real well. What the heck was that? Are you talking about Eyes Open? Did the app suddenly appear for you too? Do you think that was the killer? Argus is just trying to scare us. Same here. Happened to me too. Eyes Open is the app for conjuring up Argus. What does that mean? We'll probably find out sooner than we'd like. There we go. We're encrypted now. We can see the lock sign in the top right corner. Do you see the icon at the top right? Our chat should now be encrypted and secure. Ace won't be able to read along anymore. Thanks. Can it also encrypt other chats? Has your hacker friend found anything out yet? So, has Shadow found anything out yet? So he won't have access to our chat histories either? Correct. Our entire chat is invisible to Ace. Nico.
Hey, you two. I don't think I can find anything interesting here. I would just grab a bunch of documents.
Did he go through the attic roof? Did he fall through the roof? I've done that before. It hurts. It's no fun. You gotta stand not on the drywall part, but on the beams, Nico. On the beams. Are you okay, Nico? I am. Sorry, guys. I managed to knock over a heavy stack of cardboard boxes. Luckily, I don't have to tidy the place up. Right, yeah, that's what I did too. I never fell through an attic ceiling. That's crazy. That's never happened to me. That was crazy. Now that's interesting. A safe? How did you find it? What's inside? How did you find it? It was hidden behind the wood paneling. If the boxes hadn't crushed part of the paneling, I never would have discovered it. You don't know the code by any chance, do you? No. I didn't even know the safe exists. Probably not even the police know about it. You should inform the responsible detective. Then we probably have no chance of getting hold of the contents. That's a shame. The content could be important. I bet I could figure it out. I bet it starts with a D. That's possible. But without the code, it'll be difficult. It could just be a drawing of an Oni mask. Maybe we're lucky. Wait a minute. Huh. I had a hunch. This is where Michael's weakness for remembering passwords and pins pays off. Is it his birthday? Whether phone code, email, password, or credit card pin, he always used to hide cheat sheets with hints. And now look at what's stuck under the safe. Angel of Justice. Is that Gabriel? I don't know. Braille? Is that Braille? How are we supposed to get the code with this? Do you already have an idea? He seriously wrote down the code as a riddle? Do you already have an idea? Let's start with the first riddle. What could those dots be? Braille? Morse code, alphabet, Braille, or just count the dots? Braille? Good thinking, Indigo. Wait. It is. Cool. That was a guess. Braille numbers. Okay, so we got 4 times 3, which is 12, plus 2. Or wait, yeah, plus 2. 14 times 5 times 1. Why would you times it by 1? 14 times 5 would be 70. But what's the last number? It's not included on our Braille alphabet. Oh, yeah, it's 7. 70 plus 7. So 77. So it's a math problem in Braille. Exactly. Cool. 77. Here's a solution. $77. Right? Is that right? I should look at it again. Okay. Is this a PEMDAS problem? PEMDAS would be parentheses, exponent, multiply, and divide, addition, subtraction. So you would do, even though there's no parentheticals, you would still do the multiply first, right? So would the answer be 29? Because 12 plus 10 is 22. I think it's 29. I could be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. Thank you, Indigo. The 29 are the first numbers of the code. Let's move on to riddle number 2. Oh no, if I'm wrong, that sucks. Angel of Justice. What does that stand for? I don't know. You guys have to figure that one out. I just did way too much math. Wait. There were 3 more cards. There are 2 Roman numerals on each one. They must be part of the riddle too. 6, 3, 10, 9, 6, 4, 7. I don't know. I just did everything I can do. Which one's the Angel of Justice? This one. She would be the Angel of Justice because she's got the scales. Balancing. This is how I understand it. The phrase Angel of Justice stands for one of the 3 cards, and the number on the corresponding card is the last part of the safe code. Which card is it, and which number are we looking for? $63. Okay, so the code would be 2963, if I'm right. Let's find out if the safe opens. I have no idea if I'm right. Sometimes I cheat. I didn't cheat this time. You're fantastic, Indigo. The safe is open. I am fantastic. Thank you, Nico. That was easy. I'm relieved. That was difficult. I didn't trust myself. I was going to say 77, and then I remembered PEMDAS. Well done. What's inside, Nico? The other one is easier. The Scales of Justice made sense to me. There's only a micro USB stick. As an IT expert, I would actually advise against it. But I'll connect it to my phone. Let's see what's on it. I was once faced with the same decision. I know, Tim! I was there! For crying out loud, if you're going to keep referencing the healing, you should just, who's going to play this game and be like, God, now I don't want to play the healing. Too many spoilers. back then Shadow gave me a lecture on how stupid that would be. I don't think she did, Tim. You know who gave you a lecture on how stupid that would be? This guy. It was me. And then Wolf. Yeah, because Wolf was around. And Wolf was like, I was just gonna, yeah, good call, Indigo. That was smart of you, Indigo. Indigo, you're so smart. We're gonna be best friends forever. Yeah, because I was like, well, let's let Wolf decrypt it first or something. And Tim was like, oops. Too late. I swear to God, that's how it happened, Tim. In the current situation, I say just do it. Crazy. That's easily 50 files. Anything interesting? Seems like it's all preparation for Michael's speeches. You mean for the meetings with his followers? Exactly that. Wait. I'll send you an example. The file is called Speech Rehearsal for My Disciples, May 22nd.
You have also been visited by the angels and touched by their light. Follow my teachings and we will destroy the darkness once and for all. Together we will wipe out every follower of the false god, and in the end, he himself will fall.
Note to myself, this false god, he is deceitful. I must be prepared to lose followers to him.
I have to hand it to him, he prepared well. Sorry, but the guy was absolutely sick. Apparently Michael no longer trusted all of his followers. Yes, sounds like it. This game burns up my phone. It makes my phone so hot. I'm listening to I will listen to the remaining files at home. I've spent enough time in this murder house. I'm surprised you listened to any of them while you're there. And I'll also take a large batch of files from the boxes with me. I'm sure I can find more clues. Okay, stay alive, Nico. Please. Thank you. Read through the chat history. Nico has found important clues. Did he? You're still investigating the Mindbender case? Yes, Enrico, I'm investigating all. Wouldn't it be better to concentrate on the Argus murders? The two murder series may be linked. What? Okay, wait a minute. I'm reading.
This can't be true. This Vanessa Thomas, she doesn't seem to be here.
Or she might just not open the door.
Fontaine's already gone back to the car. Maybe we should just come back tomorrow.
I've been waiting for you already. Come on in.
I've been waiting for you already. Come on in. What the hell did she mean by I've been waiting for you? That's right. Vanessa didn't know they were coming. Yeah, why didn't she? Why didn't we call her ahead of time? We call everyone else ahead of time. What is going on? Maybe Fontaine contacted her beforehand? Right, maybe she did. But they don't have Vanessa's number. And Fontaine asked us to get her contact information. Huh. There will be an explanation for this. There will be. But it might be kind of creepy. I'm sure Caro and Ben will give another update soon. I've read through the chat history with Nico and Tim. This is a huge lead to the killer. We should also take a closer look at this. Can we please concentrate on Caro, Ben, and Fontaine for now? I really can't focus on anything else right now. What are we supposed to focus on? Just watching our phone and waiting for them to come back online? I mean, what are we supposed to be focusing on, Lily? Yes, especially because the psych. Oh, wait. Sitting around waiting doesn't help us, though. Yes, especially because the psycho still has Amy. Do whatever you want. I can't concentrate on anything else right now. Then don't. But let us keep talking about it. Hi, everyone. Hi, detectives. Who's part of this group? Strasser! I trust him 100% too! May I introduce, this is Detective Strasser. I trust him 100%. Me too! He's a little more open when it comes to alternative approaches to cases. And on the other side, we have Indigo. The poor soul who somehow got dragged into this mess. Tim, for the love of God, you make this so hard for me to keep. But Indigo does a lot to help people in danger and uncover the truth. Nice to meet you, Indigo. Let me give you a call. We're not meeting. We've met.
Believe me, 3 years ago, I would have thought you and Tim had lost your minds. But now, I don't even ask questions anymore. Even if it's about an eye-devouring monster.
3 years ago, that sounds about right with my timeline, actually. Nice to meet you too. We finally have police support. Hey, good to see you again, buddy. Hamlet can help us in many ways. I know, Tim. I hate this. If you're going to bring back so much of like the previous games, can you just please leave open the let the possibility be open that they know each other? Because you know. Hi, little girl. I hope you're enjoying your afterlife since I freed you from the scary orphanage. Anyway, as I was saying, you know that if you are leaning this heavily into references from previous games, you are doing it because you are talking to an audience of people who have probably played those games. Maybe you're trying to make those games look appealing or interesting, but I think you're giving away way too much for that. I think that the developers are throwing in these little Easter eggs for the sake of teasing those of us who have played the games before and who know the games. And I think if you're going to tease us, then you should also let us play the game in a way where we can be the same person. Because it works out. This can be the same Indigo. After the stage, I don't know if she can be the same Indigo. Like, if my character could be the same character who went through the healing, orphans, Argus, the stage. If I do end up playing Circus of Death or whatever it's called, I'll probably try to be the same Indigo and fit that game in between Argus and the stage. But my timeline works, and this is really frustrating me that nobody that I've met from previous games can leave open the possibility that they know me. At the very least, Wolf and Hans leave open the possibility that you know them from previous games. You could also interpret it as being like, well, they know you because Wolf dated your friend or whatever. But at least he'll be like, oh, you and Hans have been through a lot together. And so he at least gestures towards the idea and allows you to keep that possibility open. The fact that they're not allowing this possibility to be kept open is honestly, like, it's, at first it was kind of funny to just keep being like, haha, here's what Tim's really saying. Here's what my Tim translator. But, like, this is getting so annoying. If they're going to do this every other chat with Tim, then they just needed to leave the possibility open that he knew us. Also, the authors do that. In every chat, they're like, so, did you come to the author's chat on purpose? And then they'll give you the option of being like, no, I just saw a star and I chose it. Or they'll be like, an author's what? Or they'll be like, hey guys, good to see you again. Like, you always have the option of being the person who's met the authors before, somebody who's kind of just goofing with them, or somebody who has no idea. And I would just appreciate if our conversations with Tim, conversations with Strasser, our conversations with, I don't know, who else in this game have we already met before? Shadow, if Shadow does appear in this game, I would just appreciate being able to be like, hey, Shadow, good to see you again. Instead of this absurdity. This is ridiculous to me. This is ridiculous. I was literally talking about Tim before I knew he was even in this game. I'm talking about my friend Tim. And I know that because I've recently been editing the first couple episodes of the game. Or parts of the game. Where's Wolf? Oh, please don't do this to me. Now you're referencing another character who I want to remember me from the before times. Helmut can help us. He was already working on the Mindbender case at the time. I know. I heard the audio recording where he and Victoria were going through the files. And he now also supports the Argus investigation. I don't know how when Argus is happening in Germany and he lives in Knoxville, Tennessee, but okay. Before we get to the actual topic, where's Wolf? Have you called him yet, Tim? He's still dealing with the after effects of the orphanage. I get it. That makes sense. Let's talk about our case. I'm still dealing with the after effects of the orphanage too, Tim. I trust Tim, and that's why I can give you a few details, Indigo. That easy. This is how everyone handles confidential information. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to end this part here. Because A, my phone is probably about to explode in my hands. And B, this could be such a beautiful reunion of friends. But it's not feeling like that right now, and it's frustrating. So, but mostly because my phone's about to explode in my hands, I'm pretty sure. So, all right, until the next one. Ta-ta!